I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this market, I want to thank you guys for all the likes, all the subscriptions lately. Definitely helps me grow the channel. I love doing this for you guys on a daily basis. Be sure and like the video if you like the content that I provide on a daily basis, and definitely subscribe to the channel. And you can count on daily crypto updates for jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, hit a quick refresh because Bitcoin took a dive while I was preparing for this video. Bitcoin at 68.64, down about 4%. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency is $185 billion. The entire market just keeps on bleeding. This is a Bitcoin 6-hour chart, so you can see you've got a descending triangle. This is a bearish pattern, 64% chance of a break lower, and it did. Broke lower and was confirmed lower. So the nice thing about trading patterns is you put a stop loss beneath the pattern, and it's easy, right? So you get stopped out, so you're not taking these losses. So the measured move down here, this is this yellow line right here, that huge falling wedge on the daily chart. This is basically it. Okay, so the downside target of this descending triangle is down here right around 6,300, 6,400, okay, in this area. There's some support down here. Potentially we're looking for a bounce in this area down here. Now we might catch a big wick and go down here as low as like 6,200. It's possible, right? It's in the cards. And again, looking for a bounce to the upside when we get down in this area. This is a falling wedge, a 32% chance it breaks lower, and it did. Very bearish, so you have to expect some further downside, especially if you get this little retest. You see this tiny arrow? If you run up here and touch this trend line and bounce off of it, so you got this retest, and that was your sell signal. Current chart, I just posted this in group a little bit ago before this actually played out, and you can see, so it came down here, the price action bounced, and then it retested. It came up and it retouched this trend line. This says, hey everybody, this is valid. This is a valid trend line. This is a valid pattern right here, and it retested. Real quick, let me show you this. So this is last night or this morning at 12:04 a.m., right? Because I basically stay up all night right now, just how the sleep schedule works out. So I said, hey, this is look for this retest. You're gonna expect more downside, and here is a continuation. Check this out, right? So this, hey, retest, bearish break, confirmed. This is it. It's headed lower. Here we are. Boom, right? Listen, I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. You do not have to be a day trader to make a bunch of money in this market or in this trading group, right? I talked to you guys about Zen. And so just to show you, hey, look, these rounded bottoms, like regardless what Bitcoin's got going on, these smaller cap and mid cap altcoins have been playing out amazing. So if we look here, Zen, BTC, so here's your setup. It's up 74% since then. If you just would have been midterm holding based on this chart, you're up 74% in 5 weeks. Then I want to show you an example with Litecoin under the same idea. Okay, so here we go. Zen, BTC, rounded bottom. See this white rounded bottom? So these are little market cycles that occur in these altcoins, right? These rounded bottoms, if you can imagine what's happening, the bulls are trying to buy it up. They're losing, they're losing, they're losing. The bears are winning, they're winning. Okay, and then it gets to this flat area where basically no one's winning. They're just battling it out, bulls and bears, and let's just get this consolidation going on, right? Price isn't moving. And then the bulls start winning again. The bulls are winning here. The bulls are winning. They're pushing the price higher, right? Well, then Bitcoin makes a big move, and then everything changes, and these altcoins capitulate, and it moves back down, and it starts over. You get these rounded bottoms, like waves, right? A lot of waves in the price action. So let's look at Litecoin. Here we go. Rounded bottom. You would have bought it $21. And what I want you guys to understand, just watching this channel, you can make a ton of money if you just understand this basic concept. This price action moves in waves, right? And so it's important to understand, like you're buying low, you're selling high, okay? Obviously. And so potentially you would bought Litecoin down here at $21 and it ran up to 141. Okay, there's a lot of ways to figure out what the top is and potentially where it's at, but it's not really about catching the bottom and catching the top. You want to play this middle. All the money is made in the middle, right? So it's safer. Now here we are again, Litecoin headed down to $30, and now look at this. Look what's going to happen. You see the rounding? You see this? It's happening again. Look, just happened here. Happened here. Look, happened with Zen. Litecoin, rounded bottom. And it's going to start moving higher, and it's going to take some time to play out. This took, look, with Litecoin, it took 6 months. It took 6 months. This is not high stress trading. Litecoin, watch it. Long-term stuff, like let it find its bottom. Like down here, it might hit $21 again. It's possible. Right now, it's under all the major moving averages. Look what happens when the yellow line here is a 200 simple moving average, right? As soon as it breaks above the yellow line, look what's the price do? It's higher. It breaks higher. It moves higher. So that's what we're waiting for again. It's going to come down potentially right in here, right in this area, and then you'll look for that move higher. So yeah, you didn't nail the bottom, but you still made a ton of money. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay for 6 months, it's 20% off. If you pay for the year, it's 30% discount plus an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. I want to help you guys make money in this market. That's what drives me. Think about how many people are losing money in this market right now. Let's do something different together. All right, I think that's why you like the channel, is because it's not about doing what everybody else does. Bitcoin price hits 3-week low, even as investor bets on a bull move surge. Now there's a bullish scenario. We're just not there yet. Okay, potentially when we hit that lower trend line down here, then we're looking for a bullish move, right? Pretty big bounce, because it'll be essentially a double bottom, right? And so I talked about it in yesterday's video. If you want to check that out, there's a bullish scenario that's coming. So this is Bitcoin longs right now. Like if this was a coin, like hey, it'd be like sell, 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 right? Because it's just overextended. Now Bitcoin longs, this means everybody's betting on Bitcoin to go higher. Well, guess what happens in this market? Expect the unexpected, right? Bitcoin's headed lower. Traders prepare for a big Bitcoin drop as shorts stack 50%. Well, now shorts are just skyrocketing. Look, they pumped, they mooned. They're up probably 70% right here. Huge increase in shorts. So now everybody's betting here that Bitcoin's headed lower. And so as soon as these get too high, then you know what? Bitcoin's going to pump. But right now, the shorts are stacking. So just keep in mind, like you have to do the opposite of what the herd is doing in this market. Bakkt open interest hits an all-time high as Bitcoin sinks below 7,000. So basically what's happening here is a lot of people are opening up positions, right? Bakkt open interest, right? So when open interest is extremely high, that means we're going to see a big move in Bitcoin because everybody starts trading. I checked BitMEX's open interest and it's climbing. It's definitely pretty high as well. It looks like the big move has already started apparently, because Bitcoin's dropping to 6,700. Again, looking for down here 6,400 at some point. May not be a straight shot. We might catch a wick to 6,200. We break out to the downside of this huge falling wedge and we're in trouble. We've already got targets of $4,000 Bitcoin because of the head and shoulders pattern that's on the weekly chart for Bitcoin. So I mean, it's going potentially lower, but again, Bitcoin is going to give us a little bit and then it's going to take more back. When it's trending lower, it's going to give us a little bit and it's going to take more back. It's going to give us a little bit more, and it's going to take more back. That's how this market works. That's why people get sucked into this market and don't sell. I mean, if it was going straight down, everybody would sell quickly. But it's going to give us a little bit. The whales, they want to keep us in this market, right? UK's oldest crypto exchange to delist Ethereum and focus solely on Bitcoin. Good luck with this. Like delisting Ethereum? Are you serious? You go to the factory link in the description. You get a free Nano S when you buy a Nano X, and you get an extra 20% off. Now, there were 96 uses left on this. I think there's about 70 more. So use my discount code CryptoRevolution, that's one word, -LTZ. So right here, use this. Just pause the video. Sweet deal on the ledgers right now. Ethereum ICO pre-sale address dumps 320,000 Ethereum in 3 months. This doesn't help the market. I'll talk about the Ponzi that's dumping Bitcoin in a second, but Ethereum ICO, they're dumping all the Ethereum as well. It definitely doesn't help. There's an altcoin known as Bolt, and it's come under fire lately because they're accused of being a rebrand of a failed company and faking its monthly users. So now if you go down here, David Holt says, well, the company failed because they were unwilling and unable to be audited to back up their financial statements. And so now they're a crypto. And now they're being accused of scams. Imagine that. So much theft and deception in this market. It's crazy. So Tron just started accepting anonymous transactions. So Justin Sun announced the beginning of beta trials for shielded transactions. That's what they're called on the Tron blockchain. So this has just started. A lot of people are excited about Tron's anonymous transactions. Also, Justin Sun is teasing a major announcement from Tron-based AI project. So again, he posted this tweet. He offered the community to take a guess at what the Tron-based team, it's called Just AI project, is working on. The release is going to happen in a week. Cardano debuts dataless rewards wallet for staking ADA. So now Cardano users are able to download this rewards wallet for staking. So check that out. Trader says preventing XRP investments in 2019 is his proudest achievement. I read this and I'm like, let's see who this is. Who is this trader? His name is Jacob Canfield, and he says, I can't tell you how many friends and family members I saved from buying XRP in 2018 and 2019. It has to be in the hundreds. My answer of when to buy has always been maybe 10 cents or 15 cents. But even then, I would be cautious. The market's trending lower. That's all there is to it. But yeah, a lot of these altcoins are getting... The larger cap altcoins have not been doing well, period. The daddy of Hex, BitConnect 2.0, Richard Hart's new accomplice, Trevon James, actually made the Yahoo Finance section. I talked to you guys about this yesterday. They must have seen my video, or they must have seen Trevon James. So Trevon James, right, this is the BitConnect guy. Richard Hart even covered James' involvement during one of his live streams, even alluding to James' connection with BitConnect. He says BitConnect had two top promoters. One was Trevon James and one was Craig Grant. They now both promote Hex.
Connect had two top promoters. One was Trevon James and one was Craig Grant. They both now promote Hex. Why? Is it because someone reached out to them and told them to? Nope. It's because they knew that the design was going to pop off. They knew that it was going to be successful. So they're promoting it. And guess what they're not promoting? Some other bullshit. So every single referrer and every single person that we can onboard to an audited, openly verifiable, trustless peer-to-peer network like Hex, that's one more user and one more perhaps dollar that isn't going to a scam.
I'm not even touching this one. You guys decide. You guys decide what's going on here. Richard Hart loves it. He loves it. Listen, man, don't want to get in the crossfire on this one. You guys decide for yourselves. Don't ever believe that BS that Bitcoin is in a bubble. The financial system and fiat is in the mother of all bubbles. And that's just the US dollar. The whole world is going to go down with the next collapse. And listen, even though the market's getting wrecked right now, it doesn't matter. The future is golden with us. Like everything else is going to crumble and everybody's going to flock to crypto and Bitcoin. Watch. Report suggests Ponzi scheme Plus token may have stolen hundreds of millions, not billions. Well, still, they keep dumping it on the market. Chinese crypto scammers helped inspire recent Bitcoin market carnage. Plus token, they continue to dump coins. I covered this in a video. Here's an article. Here's the article. Plus token scammers. They didn't steal $2 billion worth, but they're driving down the price of Bitcoin on Huobi. Huobi is letting them. Huobi likes that volume. Like, let me get some of their volume, even though it's a bunch of garbage getting sold on the open market. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.